Philly, the favorites to win the NFC East?
No, I don't agree with that. I certainly don't agree that they should be the favorites because they have too many question marks. But I can understand why one would surmise that they are a team to be reckoned with, and you better not sleep on them. Because the reality is that if Sam Bradford is better than Nick Foles, which is possible, if their running game is vastly improved because DeMarco Murray and others are north-south runners as opposed to the evasive LaShawn McCoy, and they obviously have improved their secondary, then clearly the Philadelphia Eagles could basically be in a better position because their defense will have improved and their ball control will have improved as well because they're running the football more effectively. I still find it hard to believe considering the fact that other than Jordan Matthews, your aunt said wideout is Mr. Blocker extraordinaire himself, Riley Cooper. But at the same time, it remains to be seen. Zach Ertz, this kid Ertz rather, and Brent Selleck as your tight ends along with Jordan Matthews, they could be formidable. If Bradford can stay healthy, there's no denying that he's better than Nick Foles, even though I don't think it's by that wide of a margin. But I look at the Philadelphia Eagles again. You were 10-6 last year. You nosedived over the last 4 weeks of the season, but the first 12 games you were 9-3. So I just look at it from the perspective that Chip Kelly clearly can coach the game of football. He clearly knows how to do something right since they've won 10 games in his first 2 seasons in Philadelphia. We have to give respect where respect is due and surmise that he might have a clue as to what he is doing. It remains to be seen whether they're going to be better than the Cowboys or not. So I'm not going to go that far. I think the Giants are a bigger threat to the Cowboys right now than the Philadelphia Eagles. But I can understand why somebody writing this report would surmise that the best may very well be yet to come, because if Chip Kelly did what he's done without his kind of guys, then imagine what he's capable of doing once he's able to fully implement his system. I can understand that mode of thinking. I don't totally agree with it, but I'm not going to totally poo-poo it either.
You just ifed me to death. you just gave me about 19 ifs. You gave me more ifs than an eagle has feathers on its body. How do I respond to that?
Figure it out.
Sorry. Well, you can't project like that, because I'm here to tell you right now and tell my friend Casey Joyner this is dead wrong. Dallas should be favored because Dallas right here, right now, no ifs, ands, or buts, is better than Philadelphia. You can make these cases if you project that Sam Bradford will stay healthy. I don't know how you project it. This man has not played football in almost 2 years. You have to go all the way back to October of 2013 since he played in an NFL game. He has ruptured the same ACL now twice in 2 years. Do you trust it? I told you before he got drafted, I'm a University of Oklahoma fan, watched every snap he took there. I never could quite trust his health or his strength in the pocket. He folds under pressure. Speaking of Nick Foles, will he be better than Nick Foles? I don't know, Stephen A. He had that one decent year in St. Louis, 2012. He went 7-8-1. His QBR was right in the middle, 50.3, 21 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. You can argue he didn't have much of a supporting cast, didn't have much of a receiver core. Will this core be better? Maybe a little bit better. Is it better than Dallas's? No. I'm sorry. It's not better than Dez and T. Will, Jason Witten, Cole Beasley. That's a lot of firepower that Philly, by your own admission, does not have right now. I like Philly's offensive line, but it's not the Cowboys' offensive line. I like Jason Peters at left tackle. I like Kelsey at center. I like Lane Johnson at right tackle, another University of Oklahoma guy. It's pretty good. I think DeMarco is very good, but he caught a lot of passes on top of a whole lot of rushes last year. Are you sure he can stay healthy?